Have you ever stepped on your brake pedal expecting a crisp, immediate response, only to feel it slowly sink to the floor like you were stepping on a wet sponge? It is one of the most unsettling feelings you can experience behind the wheel. But do not panic, because today we are fixing that spongy brake pedal once and for all by bleeding your brakes like an absolute pro. Before we get our hands dirty, take a quick second to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and tap the notification bell. Joining our community ensures you never miss practical DIY guides that save you money and keep your ride running safely. Now, why does a brake pedal feel spongy in the first place? Your brake system is hydraulic, meaning it relies on fluid to transfer force from your foot directly to the brake pads. Liquid does not compress, which gives you that solid, firm pedal feel. Air, on the other hand, compresses very easily. When air bubbles get trapped inside your brake lines or when old brake fluid absorbs moisture over time, pressing the pedal just squashes those air bubbles instead of clamping the brake pads onto the rotors. Today, we are going to flush all that air and dirty fluid completely out of the system. First, let us go over what you will need for this job. Grab safety glasses and a good pair of nitrile gloves, because brake fluid is harsh on skin and will instantly strip your car's paint if you spill it. You will need fresh brake fluid. Check your reservoir cap to make sure you use the exact type recommended, usually DOT3 or DOT4. Always open a brand new, sealed bottle because brake fluid absorbs moisture straight out of the air once opened. You will also need a box end wrench that fits your bleeder valves, a section of clear plastic tubing, an empty bottle to catch old fluid, and an assistant to pump the pedal for you. To start, park on a flat surface, set your parking brake, pop the hood, and clean the top of your brake fluid reservoir so no dirt falls inside when you open it. Unscrew the cap and top off the reservoir with fresh fluid right up to the max line. Keep the cap resting loosely on top. Here is the most critical rule of brake bleeding: never let the reservoir run dry during this entire process. If it runs completely dry, air gets sucked directly into the master cylinder, and you will have to restart from square one. Next, safely jack up the car, secure it on jack stands, and remove all four wheels. The proper sequence for bleeding brakes usually starts at the wheel furthest from the master cylinder and works its way closer. On most standard cars, that means starting at the rear right wheel, moving to the rear left, then front right, and finishing at the front left. Crawl under the first wheel and locate the brake bleeder valve on the back of the caliper or wheel cylinder. Remove the protective rubber dust cap, slip your box end wrench onto the valve, and push one end of your clear plastic tube over the nipple. Place the other end of the hose inside your catch bottle, making sure it is submerged in a small amount of fresh brake fluid. Submerging the tube end prevents air from getting sucked back up into the line. Now it is time to work with your assistant inside the car. Have them slowly pump the brake pedal 3 times and hold it firm to the floor. Tell them to shout, holding, once their foot is down. While they hold steady pressure, use your wrench to loosen the bleeder valve about a quarter turn. You will see dirty fluid and air bubbles rush through the clear tube, and your assistant will feel the pedal sink to the floor. Make sure they keep their foot firmly planted on the floor. Do not let them lift their foot up yet. Tighten the bleeder valve back up snugly. Once it is fully closed, tell your assistant to release the pedal. Repeat this exact cycle. Pump 3 times, hold, open the valve, close the valve, and release. Keep a close eye on the clear tube. After several passes, the fluid will turn from dark amber to clean and clear, and the air bubbles will stop coming out. Once you see only pure fluid with 0 bubbles, tighten the valve, wipe away any residual fluid, and put the rubber cap back on. Before moving to the next wheel, check your master cylinder under the hood and top off the fluid back to the max line. Repeat this exact steps for the remaining wheels in order: rear left, front right, and finally front left. Once all 4 corners are done, do a final check on your reservoir level, tighten the cap, and spray down the bleeder valves with brake cleaner to wash away any lingering fluid.